clear that wave super fast. But
alright, tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, perlawanan ketiga Virtus.pro menentang RSA. So kita saksikan perlawanan yang ketiga di Land of Dawn.
What is this Arlet bringing
Grand
to the
final
table?
game 3 guys Anime tak lepas WILDCARD tak.
Number 3. Both teams at a point apiece. Momentum definitely going the way of the Chinese squad. Rare Adam. Can Virtus.pro quell them and turn the tides? Welcome to game number 3. We know that this is Rome Arlet, but what is he rocking? We can see Brave Smite, but what else?
Yeah, again, Pluto's thinking about the later stages of the game. He's not thinking about like even
CHN tak contest Pokemon
initially, right? Second weird thing is the fact that Bobber decided to go towards purple buff rather than help to leash on the orange. But here comes Endoryu on top. The little Wander secures it for himself. Taking a slower approach from the side of Virtus.pro.
Talking about Paufu.
Tapi Arlot sakit tu guys sekarang.
Take a while to take off yesterday.
Belum sasa lepas apa lepas.
Again, such is the way for a Lunox. You are still scaling. Pluto jumping in. Cat 9 obliges, putting Pluto down to a third of his health. Sending him home. That's a technical knockout.
Yep, that's going to be an early recall. At least he doesn't lose out on his flicker. Let's look at the emblems at the end of the day. Ooh, Wilderness Blessing wants to have some extra adaptive attack as well. Backcaught, very early T2 boots already purchased, knowing that the majority of the damage coming in from Rare Adam is going to be from the attack damage side and basic attacks, except for Powerful. But then again, really, can you really protect yourself against a Lunox in the late game?
Yep, rocking that Rupture, extra penetration, and the Wilderness Blessing with an assassin emblem. So Paufu means business. Paufu looking to make the most of the newly adjusted mechanics on the Ruby, on the Lunox, making it easier to pull off a Ruby DD, some might say.
I see where you're coming from, but right now,
Morning bang, morning.
Careful, right? A singular
Malam
death
apa?
is going to
Oh, first blood, Pluto down.
Lanaya already finds Pluto as first blood.
Turtle nampak gayanya.
Looking to turn
Oh, flicker digunakan oleh Lunox.
Action pulse as well, but not going to commit fully. Now, Endoryu is
Salat.
chunked down by Dawn. Somebody
Bakal balik.
Somebody get him out of there.
Oh, Shanshin pula di poking pula. Wah, turtle. Beli turtle untuk Rasha double kill bila dapatkan. Sudah aku bilang. Lunoknya untuk apa? Lunok ni tak senang duk nak free hit duk. Keluarkan dia punya Darken ni.
2-3 the current score in the first 3 minutes of the game.
Matchup goal okay.
How fast that these teams want to struggle for the lead. Oh, whoa, hold on, Pluto. Where is he going to go? Where is he going to go? He's already used his
Mati
mark.
Pluto ni.
And now Mikey secures the kill.
Mans didn't have a flicker. I mean, it's one thing to be
Tak nampak nama dia tapi kat mana PH. Omega PH tak salah. Late game pa Lunok tu. Ini cerita dia kalau dia dapat free hit. Enemy CC banyak tau.
Oh my goodness, he gets locked down. He locks down Paufu just in time. He was about to die there. Quickly jetpacks away. He's got to be careful. Paufu is working with 2 ults.
The nightmare commits Grand Theft
Kalau
Auto
dapat lah
is
free hit.
indeed
Kalau tak
guilty.
dapat kena libas lagi,
There's
kena kenok
nothing
lagi.
Rare Adam could do.
Lompat
You know what?
obvious lagi.
I think at the end of the day, that's what Pluto was trying to go for.
Oh,
he was
yeah.
trying to distract Rare Adam, send him over down to that lower quarter, so that there wouldn't be enough time for Rare Adam to stop Endoryu from getting that purple. This allows for Rare Adam to, again, make up for a kill, try to get there, but it's still 1,000 between them.
I mean, the only person who's unhappy with that decision is Super Gorka. He's going to see Mikey come back with an extra 300 in the bank, and he's like, sure, I guess I just won't interact for now. And honestly, he shouldn't be interacting in the first place, right? He needs to stay healthy. Mikey has already gotten his first item, which is great for him.
Ben
Super Gorka is just looking at it. All right, I'll just take my time. Bad caught. On the other hand, though, Dawn, he's been doing a very good job at keeping Babcock. The Indonesian Hilda has been terrorizing the world for such a long time, and Dawn
kena pancing pam. Oi, tak kena pula final slashnya. Flicker datang. Tendangan brilliance. Chow flick. Wah, Lunok mati guys.
Virtus.pro finds another kill.
Maret lah Naya. Mati Chow double kill.
Pluto jumps in, flickers. No follow-up. For the thrill of it, Virtus.pro, again, they could have gotten punished, but they're holding on to their lead here. About 3,000 gold now.
I thought Pluto was. I thought not only Pluto but Badcard was gonna flicker forward to try and capitalize on it.
But Pluto did.
But Pluto did. Badcard said, "Yeah, I'm not losing the lead just yet. Let's unlock Super Gorka."
I'm a bad man, but I'm not crazy. Oh, there's the War Axe onto Badcard right now, and because of the
3,000
forward
gold
momentum
lead.
from
Virtus.pro.
in whatever part of the map that they find advantage in,
Conceal.
they get themselves a
Ada
massive
pick off ni.
lead lane per
Final
lane
slash tak kena apa
everywhere.
benda
They're
Pluto.
going. Cat9 wanting to close the gap already. Was that a conceal?
That was a conceal.
This early on unlocked.
I mean, it's a lot of assists coming in from Cat9's side.
Kena
Right? Not to
masuk.
mention, especially
Mulas.
coming in from Pluto, he also
Kalau lah.
secured for himself. So
Ni
that
final
makes
wildcard ke apa?
no
Betul.
sense.
Final wildcard.
At the end of the day, though,
Wanda.
Pluto, he's trying to be effective with his abilities, right? That's why you're seeing him just throw out final slashes into wide brushes by that mid lane to guarantee some safety for his team.
6 minutes in, and I can already tell you this is a very different Virtus.pro. Number one, Badcard, he is an impact player. He's on his signature
Conceal.
Phobius, no longer a random Uranus, just again a chunk of meat that kind of deals you damage. And as well,
Jungle base
Bober
satu level.
now actually picking fights.
Sebab turtle ni,
that he
dua kali
can afford
turtle
to
ni.
pick fights because Pluto can help him.
Siapa nak
back
tangkap
due
Kimi
off
tu?
the
Siapa
final
nak tangkap
smash,
Kimi?
not just the glorious pathway that slows him
Tangkap
down,
Kimi
but
boleh.
stop him.
Yep, it doesn't stop him.
Boleh,
at all.
boleh. Still boleh lagi.
Honestly,
Serius,
considering
serius.
that they haven't dropped the ball in the earlier stages of the game and actually trading up. This works in favor of Virtus.pro compared to game number 2, where just no winning situations, they died early, and then you just got snowballed out of control. The next turtle spawns. Keep in mind, Cat9
Betul.
has
Perfect
alt
turtle ke
mana
untuk
flicker
Virtus.pro ni.
available.
Nampak gaya macam
Turtle
ya.
already started here by Andoryu.
Position Red Atom tak
Presence by
ready.
Virtus.pro here, all 5 near the turtle. Nothing Rare Atom could do. They are trying to set up for a push up top, but there's a
Final
quick
slash tak
rotation
kena
from
lagi,
Virtus.pro. Was that a
Pluto.
final slash?
Okay, it was a final slash and also a phantom execution. Oh, backward tries to flick it
Lancelot,
forward.
Jayu
Does
nombor kali
actually
Shanshin.
secure
Ada
the
perang
kill
sini,
on
tendangan
the
purify.
knife with Andoryu, and now everybody else looking to collapse upon him. Badcard is going to take his lead, and he's going
Bam.
to run it through Rare
Bam.
Adam's throat. Dawn, he's trying to hold on, but it's too late. Super Gorka secures the kill.
The least they could have done was a push.
Ni
Top
game 2 ni
lane
berat
thus
dah, guys.
far, Rare Atom scores that,
Untuk Red
but the
Atom.
rest of the map belongs to Virtus.pro. Game number 2 was so not VP. Here now they're pushing the volume up to 11.
Yeah.
They're cranking it out. They're what, 4,000, 5,000 up now?
They are getting into dangerous territories of a lead. 5K already achieved. If they get 5 more, it's that checkmate angle, similar to what we saw from Rare Atom in the previous game. In those final moments, they already achieved that 10.
Final ke ni?
They
Ya.
can basically do whatever they want.
PVP macam budak
this is
bukan
a
ada dog.
sign, a
Haish.
very bad sign for things to go for
Haish.
Rare Atom. Bober has already gotten his Holy Crystal
Macam
second
bukan.
item, and he is up 2,000 gold from Powfu. 0, 2 and 0 on this Lunux. There are difficult games. This is more than just difficult for Powfu. I've seen him try to pull off that combo. Didn't do it even once.
I mean, he's not the only problem they got to worry about. Andoryu is getting very close to completing off. He just a couple of components off actually from an endless battle. Not to mention he's 2 levels ahead of Lanaya. He is starving him out of the jungle. While Super Gorka, 3rd item complete. It's a very big power spike, and not to mention he got a Sky Piercer after the Hunter strike. So therefore, he's hunting for heads. He's the cleanup crew that Virtus.pro needs, which is why Badcard, he's so greedy on his builds. Those war axes. Loves it.
Conceal on Cat9.
Flicker baik, tapak, tendang. Waduh, kamera. Aduh, Genizer. Outplay kah? Oi, ingin lebih. Andoryu.
Already the brilliance is already out. Pluto is going to try and keep on top
Pluto,
of them.
shock sendiri guys. Ha ni. Macam bukan. Nampak? Macam bukan.
Trading
Trade.
EXP for support.
Apa je chat?
Couple of flickers spent
Kenapa
as
pick
well
Lunok
to
bah?
verify on
Nak
Bober.
pick off burst kot.
Bro, I think this is still a green light. Again,
Masalahnya,
Bober got a speed bump, but
macam
they are still gonna
tak kena
get
pula.
the Lord here,
Match up dia
unless-
kali ni.
What is Lanaya thinking? He has no Mountain Shocker. Couldn't even contest.
Benda dia nak buat tak dapat.
I'll tell you now, this is a good call by Rare Atom. If they tried to contest, they would have gotten punished.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think at this point, Rare Atom
Dia sepak
has to
sangkut
take the
tembok
hits,
bah.
right? They gotta wait for their timings.
Ya
They
lah.
gotta wait for Mikey to get his 4th.
Kalau
item,
lama-lama
then
dia
they
pump
can really
tendang tu
start
nanti
doing
terlepas.
stuff. For now, I mean, Dawn, if he has to sacrifice his life and trade 1 for 1, that's probably the best scenario they can get.
I think that's the way. Just keep sending Dawn to check bushes, make sure that the coast is clear, get key resources on Mikey. I dare even say on Lanaya. Let Powerful deal with
Lunok cuba flank.
deal with those who will overextend, because you can't expect Virtus.pro to make mistakes, not at this point in the game.
Final slash.
Such a crossroads, popped that holy defense in mid,
Lunok tak
bottom lane,
boleh
still
lawan
standing, top
Kimi.
lane as well.
Wah, flanking yang baik. Dapat tumbangkan marksman. Akan tapi tendangan dibunuh oleh Kimi.
And Mikey is still alive. Mid inhibitor now getting attacked by Bobert. He's going to take his time as we see that the holy defense is breaking on all fronts. This might be 2 inhibitors, unless Mikey has something to say about it. Dawn, he's taking some space. Virtus.pro say, you know what? Mid inhib, good enough. Let's back away.
No HD. All these turrets standing on their own feet. A wave left alone could mean permanent damage to Rare Atom. They already have their mid lane penetrated. Virtus.pro, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes there are random parts of their lineup that are just left overextended. And I think that's because they knew that they were winning. Again, I wouldn't blame them. I would do the same if I was 6,000 gold ahead. But Powerful, you cannot deny the killer instinct on this young man. He only has 2 items, and he was able to do that to Super Gorka. Although that might be a blessing in disguise for Virtus.pro, because there were so many resources left up top to try and save Powerful. He did survive, but Cat9 fell. So, again, the intent was there, but Virtus.pro still got what they wanted. They got the push in mid and pop the holy defense down bottom.
Now the question is, what kind of space do you want? Knowing that your opponent has a concealed Dawn is going to open up this map and foreshadow how Virtus.pro is looking for. And Doryu even going for a phantom execution, knowing that they're going to be on
Itu kau tak dapat balik tu.
the space. Now this is what we call high-level play.
Game sense. Virtus.pro, they were sending resources where they were sniffing Powerful out, and they were right for about a second there, but Powerful read the room and said, you know what, this is not worth it. I tried to do it against Super earlier.
Nak flank lagi.
And that might have been a fluke.
Dia nak cuba trade satu dengan satu.
Badcott jumps in on him.
They want to punish. Dawn forced the flicker out of there, and Doryu, I mean, he doesn't mind just throwing out that phantom execution. It's on a very short cooldown, but look at Powerful's position, right? Every single time we see Rare Atom actually take the space, they just plant it. Did he cancel it? Oh my goodness. He's open and they see him Powerful. Now running out in the open. He needs Cat9 and Dawn. They protect him. And Virtus.pro, they call it. They saw the conceal actually coming through from Cat9's side. Both sides, the push and pull. This is such a dangerous moment.
They saw it, they heard it. Mikey gets spotted by Pluto here, flushing him out of that brush. Now the dance begins. Lord standing, bad caught, pushing back too. Gets caught by a kick here. Cat9 not pressing the button just yet.
Flicker.
It's good, right? Virtus.pro, they should have a green light to make this happen, but they're going to take it safe, right? Wait for the waves to actually stop pushing through, get a little bit more information, because it's all about finding that pick.
Now they got eyes on Powerful. They don't want that last engage he got on Super Gorka to happen once again. Super Gorka making himself scarce, man. He's putting a wall of bodies and actual structure between him and Rare Atom.
Jadi jadi kan ni?
It is for him to live. Now Powerful holding that long brush. Andoryu already using his execution. Do they know? Mount a shocker.
Now they're going to go in. The turtle ball is going to be
Hilda
thrown
mati.
in as they go. Andoryu takes the Lord first, but Powerful finds
Kimi
Bobert.
down.
And now Mikey, he's trying to attack that back line. And Virtus.pro,
Reset.
they quickly shift back. This is not the worst situation for Rare Atom. They caught Bobert, and this might allow them to protect themselves against the Lord.
That's right. This is not by any means a consolation prize, a participation prize. No, they are happy to take out Bobert, because now that the Lord is pushing, they're lacking one major siege tool. That Kimi that sprays out wonton magic damage. So I think Rare Atom survives another day here.
They should, but let's see how he plays.
Tendangan, tak ada follow up.
Gets on top of Super Gorka, but nobody to follow up. They're just trying to delay as much as possible. Cat9, please, you can't die here. The turtle ball is going to be thrown as well to clear the waves. And Badcott, he's decided, no, I'm done with this.
Kali ni game tak 10 minit, guys.
Right now.
A successful defense by Rare Atom. They indeed do live, whether it be through the fact that Bobert wasn't there, or that Cat9 knew exactly the limits of his kit.
Panas live flicker.
He makes it happen. He's trying.
Asal buffering. Asal dia boleh hitam pula, guys.
They attack the back line. Bobert put down a 1 HP.
Perang.
Looks to dash I was
Masih
worried
lagi boleh
about that.
defend,
I
Pluto je
noticed
terkorban.
Pluto, he had his flicker available.
Wah
He
guys,
tried to make the
bergurau.
plays. Everybody who needed to get caught by the final slash had iframes, had CC immunity to dodge it.
And mind you, Mikey was way out of range, didn't even need to purify. He found the flank, threatened the kill on multiple members of Virtus.pro, and that sent Virtus.pro packing. Although this huge sequence in the top lane did allow for passive pushing.
Ini siapa
down
kena
bottom,
dengan
so
retail ni
Rare
berkicap
Adam
dahi dia
lose
tu.
their bottom lane inhibitor as well. Only one safe lane left. Luckily, again, somehow, glass half full, Rare Adam, it's the long lane. So it takes care of itself.
Exactly. Rare Adam, I think they were aware of it. They were willing to sacrifice an
Dia
inhibitor
spin
to
baru
make
kena,
sure
main
that the
jauh-jauh tak
long
function
lane
spell
is
dia.
something that they
Tak
don't
boleh
have
juga
to
kalau
worry
kena dengan
about,
Provius.
to manipulate into their
Dia nak
favor.
secure lah,
Virtus.pro,
takut
they
benda
recognize
pelik
this,
jadi
they're
kan.
like, okay, sure, we'll take the structure.
Purify
Decide
okay lah,
whether you have
respect.
to die and lose your flicker out for this.
Bukan tak
Now,
boleh sprint naik,
This
boleh.
is where it gets really dangerous because the river line, that's where you're
Takut
expecting
Tokono.
blood to touch the water.
And again, I think Virtus.pro is going to play the same way they did, trying to flush out Powerful. And now the 16-minute mark, Powerful can't stand in random bushes anymore.
Tadi korang teguh,
The fact that
play
you
camp
have
terbalik.
one
Tak betul
key
kan?
wave clear missing means your base might be in jeopardy as you try to set up for a pickoff, which might not even be worth it anymore. Virtus.pro, oh, they got spotted here. Mountain Shocker.
Kuda sakit tu.
Beautiful,
Mana
beautiful
kuda
use of
gila
the
game ni?
magic
Siapa
sentry
kuda?
here, as well as the mountain shocker to
Ya,
double
betul.
confirm, because Rare Adam, they've got to split on two sides, right? Now Lanaya on that bot side gets an initial free push while the Lord is about to spawn in 12 seconds. However, conceal through. Dawn spots it out, beautifully done in the final slash onto Cat9. He flickers out and conceal, resources utilized, but this should guarantee that Virtus.pro is ready to fight around the Lord.
And all Virtus.pro spent were ults with cooldown. Powerful gets flushed out by
Brilliant.
Pluto and bad caught. Here comes Cat9 to the rescue again. He does not have a conceal nor a flicker. This is difficult for Rare Adam. I think Virtus.pro know the length of their advantage. Again, now it's struck. Oh, they catch
Sudah. Jungler pula hero penting dapatkan lot lah mati.
This Lord and to try and end this game, Virtus.pro, they're gonna have a no contestation for this Lord, and you can see that even Andori just double checking these bushes. Gotta be safe.
Easy lot,
Doesn't
guys.
want this 0% chance to turn into a 1% chance of a steal.
Gideon.
Flicker.
The kill on Dawn, he does flicker out. But how was Lanaya caught out? We caught the tail end of that sequence, but
What happened?
What
Brutal
happened?
flickered, final slash.
That's it?
followed it up, and now we're
Let's
gonna
lot.
take out that Andoriu. Powerful
Hidup lagi,
decision.
sempat
That was
beli
from
emo.
the
Wah,
team
trade.
against
Baik.
Cat9. The worst possible scenario for Rare Adam has finally fallen into the hands of Virtus.pro.
and they might not even need to wait
Wah,
for the Lord as Dawn
kena
gets
pula
popped
final
by
slash yang
Super Ego
won.
Naka. And
GG
that's
ya guys.
Mikey up next. Lanaya left to defend.
Game yang ketiga dimenangkan oleh Virtus.pro. Rata tuan-tuan dan puan-puan. Congratulations untuk Virtus.pro. Sama-sama kita saksikan game yang keempat sebentar saja lagi. Bakalkah jadi game penentuan ataupun game penyamaan? Sama-sama kita saksikan sebentar lagi.
2-1.
Jangan lupa like, comment, share bagi pendapat korang pasal game ketiga.
Game number
Yang paling penting
two.
jangan
Now
lupa
this
subscribe.
is what we
We're
were
gonna see you guys
expecting.
after this.
That was